Coach, playoff fever has immersed South Florida as we are at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami.
More than 99.
Straight ahead, we pull the curtain on the postseason with an AFC wildcard matchup.
I knocked Derek out of the
Indianapolis
playoffs.
Colts and the
Knock him
Miami
out
Dolphins.
right now. In real life and out of the playoffs.
What twists and turns will January have in
Eric, you're about to get double bobbed.
The NFL playoffs are officially underway. And that'll
Time to
carry
flip
this
Derek.
back
Kick
down
off.
the end zone for a touchdown.
Shut up, Derek. You have a big head.
Good shit, Derek. Derek, you want to know what's good for shit, okay?
First down.
G's nuts.
Take a shot right
Keep looking
away.
at the hole.
He's got a man complete.
Oh, snap.
So because of the yards after the catch, they'll wisely decline the PI.
Ruggs, 77 receptions, 1,000 yards, 6 touchdowns.
At the spot of the foul, but as you correctly noted, a little bit of run after catch for him. That extra yardage made it easy to decline the penalty.
Oh my gosh.
Throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Derek, when he says that, kind of sounds like
Because it's
the
not a bad throw, but the
Derek
collision
is the
came
emperor,
at
bro.
the exact time he was reaching to bring in the
My own guy defended T.Y. Hilton.
Decent offense,
Shut
just
up.
better defense. I think you're right. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
This Burrow got his X
It
factor.
goes as a loss of 6. And now third down.
Come on, set. 60 outlaw. Hey, Delta. Back two, Mike. Back two. You can't block me. He's checking. Go. Check out. Snap.
Back to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. This is caught
No
inside
way.
the 15. And that one results in 35 yards. So now following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10. They run the counter. Mack. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. A loss of 2 there, second down. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's second and 12.
Hey, my 7.
Here we go on second and 12.
That should be a pick.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it second and 12. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. He'll get this to Eckler.
Wow.
Get him down up past the 15. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down. So that last play gives them a little more space now. Here's first and 10 at the 16-yard line. The toss out to Barkley.
Nice block, Eckler.
Taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. That really sets them back. A loss of 6. Second and long. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Devontae Parker was the intended receiver. And now it's third down.
Looked like he tried it all there. Tried to use some physicality, right? Tried to use some footwork, some head fakes, but he was covered the entire way. Dogged in every step. That forced the incompletion. No separation at the end of the route.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it second and 9. Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run. Second and 9 now. On the move to his left. And now he's going to use his legs.
Fumble.
He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. No score after 1 on EA Sports. On 3rd down, it's Mack, and they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll be 4th down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
He's fast.
And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked by Pierre
What the
Desir.
fuck?
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into
This has
the air,
not been a
and
good
then it's the tip
year.
drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
They begin the drive on the ground
Oh,
with Mack.
shit.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 23 yards on the pickup there and a 1st. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. This is the tight end, Njoku.
Mr. Swan Pass. Oh, it's Bobby.
28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. He's got it to Hilton.
How is he that open?
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 16-yard touchdown as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your
Bro,
quarterback.
there's
and know how
one
you
guy
actually
to
have
block.
reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend. As we throw an opening,
Duties
and
are
there
thorny
he
yourself.
goes. The 20, 10, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A big play there. 84 yards as they are now on the board here in the first half. And Charles, I had an offensive coordinator tell me one time that they design every play to score. I don't know how true that is, but he had to run a long
Josh
way
Rosen's
after
my
that
kicker.
catch play.
Yeah,
I think
folder.
when he was telling you that, he was designing run after catch in every play. I mean, that's the only way to put it in there, and that's what we got on that one. Nice catch, an even better run for big yardage.
And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because
still
that
whipping
worked.
their asses.
But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
2nd and 5. And the catch made by Hilton. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. They're going to look to throw.
Oh, how was that out of reach?
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A gain of 32 that time. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. 2nd and 10. Complete to Hilton. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They'll run here with Mack. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Okay.
Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage.
And that lead is now 7 with a chance to go to 8 or more if they want to get crazy here, which we don't expect. But I just know the way the game's being played with the analytics is going to be
How do you do that?
Going for 2
What?
in a lot of situations, isn't there?
Quarterbacks don't make that throw on the run. But you do it. You
No, it's crossbody.
Spins around 360.
Do anything to erase the good feeling they have right now by getting this late score in the half.
What's Jerry Judy's speed?
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next
you
drive.
expecting to
Inside
answer
of a
that?
minute left in the half. Does
You
the
can
fact
check.
that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as
Why is he running upfield? Right there.
an incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. This quarterback now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. He'll drop to throw. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 20.
I'm calling timeout. Holy
Now
shit.
whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. Sanders' kick is good. And that will do it
Very
for
weird
this
score.
first half. So we're at halftime
Score
with this
gun.
AFC wildcard matchup. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room.
And he'll be
Who's
brought
that?
down by the Colts.
Calais
Campbell coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. They'll look to throw here. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
Hey, Siri.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Hey, Siri.
Barkley. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40
Hey,
to the
Siri.
41.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Start
Well,
time
what you
for
pointed
10
out to me
minutes.
at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off, and try and chip someone at the second level.
He'll run it, and he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 45-yard line. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. It's Barkley on the counter. And an alley to run. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run it again with Barkley. And this time,
Oh my
successful
God.
as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that first down gain of 8. This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it. And he's got his man on the out route. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. A first down run by Barkley unsuccessful as he won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler, and he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Each team has its own terminology. Some people call it jumbo, some call it monster, some call it king. But it doesn't really matter. They brought in the big lumber to pick up that first down.
Yeah, you think about goal line defense with the goal line offense that time getting it done. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Justin Houston. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back.
So they call PI on me.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete.
Uncatchable.
Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's 4th down.
Uncatchable in my
Trying
eyes.
to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
No move to get the offense off the field here. They've converted once on this drive. On 4th, they'll go again and try once more. That's going to be caught. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. John Ross, 26 yards. As his guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead here in the 4th. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly.
Base
Right,
mask.
3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They keep it on the ground. Mack again. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. T.Y. Hilton once again the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Bazooka.
And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Again, it'll be Mack. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
Hey, team 6, team 6. Look at me. Go. Clear. Shoot.
He's back to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
They'll try and throw for it. Escaping the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2
What?
from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Here we go.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know
Oh,
that's
give me the
counterintuitive
PI.
because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Rocky Sin. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the 4th. Hard to believe.
Really hard to believe. And now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it?
Yep. The penalty moves them into the red zone here on 1st and 10.
Watch the slip. Watch the slip.
The Colts in victory formation now as they take the knee.
Bobby is knocked out of the playoffs.